right. Welcome, everybody. We are getting Venus as we speak right now. You can see its wonderful crescent face. It's like a half moon. We are running it epic for exposure time. So this one is 4.2 milliseconds. And this one is 24 milliseconds. And hello, Astro-Game channel. Right now, currently, we are getting Venus. How about that? Pretty cool. Internet's a lot better tonight than it was last night. Last night was miserable. Yes, I am. Just gotta wait for it to get a little bit darker. Gonna hit that tree branch. Venus is looking amazing. Glad to see that you're on Astro-Game channel. It did. A lot of people were upset in the last 24 hours. I couldn't do anything yesterday. I had to take off the Wi-Fi. It was so bad. Hopefully we get some people coming in. I'm only hoping so. I don't know why the other camera's doing that, which is strange. 2 milliseconds now on that one. Well, so far it looks like it's been fairly good for that. I mean, I haven't had any true problems yet. Now that it's getting a little bit darker, let's see what we can do going to preview. And let's just do a 10-second exposure and see what it looks like on the one on the right. You know, like 10 seconds is still just, yeah. We'll try a 3-second exposure. It's just too much. Why, thank you. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's some Pleiades. Pleiades are definitely sitting in there. My question is I gotta move it over to the right. Let's see if I go 1, 2, 3. Well, that's gonna move it up. So 1, 2, 3. If I go 1, 2, 3. Ah, see, it's gonna go out of view. 1, 2, 3. They're in view. You could see it. It's Venus and the Pleiades. It's in view. The only thing is, though, with the other one, I gotta move it. So I gotta move it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that gonna do? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go up more. That'll be good for now. I'll adjust it if I have to, but now we gotta move it to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that gonna do? Oops. Shoot. That's gonna take it right out of view. Darn it! Oh, no, maybe not. May have to rotate the camera. Oh god, there's gonna be more trees coming through. More trees! We got the Pleiades in 4 cameras right now. Well, let me zoom out on the other one to see if we can even see it in the wide field. I don't know, you might be able to. I'm at 800% zoom. 250. Nothing, we'll try 100%. Now we'll crank up the exposure now. Here's what we'll do. We'll go 1 second, but we'll crank up the gain. I don't know if you can see it. Here, let me turn the other camera. Hi, with BRB, I'm going to turn that camera. Okay. Alright, we moved it. Now let's see if I can get it into view now. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're in the right direction. Right there. That'll do it. Now they're both going to be centered. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do plans here. We're going to try to focus again. Darn it! Get it in focus here. Get back. Alright, that's in focus. That's much better. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Alright, so there we go. So now we're set. Now we should be rolling. Alright, 1 minute is just too much of an exposure. We'll try 30 seconds. 1 minute, way too much. that's a little bit better. That's pretty sweet. Go. And hello, Murad. And how are you today? We're not even guiding, because we don't even need to guide tonight. That is really cool. That star is so bright. Those stars are like so like minimal compared to Venus. That's incredible. And then the moon's out on top of all that too. It's crazy. That is so cool. Get it on the wide field. Yep, there it is. Just barely, but you can see it. Right there, that's the Pleiades right there. Let's see if I can zoom it into 800 before it hits that tree. Yep, there it is. That's the Pleiades right there. So you are looking at the Pleiades on 4 cameras, although the finder decided to crap out again. I don't know why, but it keeps crapping out. And hello, Tanya. Mr. John! John, I am showing you stars. John, that is Venus. And then you have M45. And I will show you the stars. Oh, yeah. You're not going to get much nebulosity, only because the Venus is just so bright. And these are live images as we speak. So these are images that are coming in as we go through. This one here, this one is just taking just 5-second exposures. That's it. That's how bright Venus is. It's a 5-second exposure. One on the bottom left, that is a 30-second exposure. I can't go with anything higher than 30 seconds, or Venus will just drown out the entire image. And the bottom right is 70 seconds. We're going to be getting close to the tree line again. This was just going to be like an hour, hour and a half wonderful episode so I could show you this amazing event. It's not very often you see a planet go through an object like this. And if you're wondering why is there a blank between the title and the wide field, that's where my guider would be. I'm not guiding today, so that's part of the reason why. So there's no guider. I wanted to start a little bit early today, so this way I can get it. Venus is just so bright. I'm looking at through the window. It's crazy. And of course, the moon is at 86% full. So that doesn't help anything either for imaging. Trust it here. Go 6 seconds on the wide field. How's everyone doing out there tonight? On a wonderful Saturday evening. If anybody has any questions or anything, by all means, most certainly let me know. And that is the tree line right there. So the trees are going to be starting to come in to the image. That tree, we should be good. This will be the only object that we're going to be getting tonight, because it is partly cloudy, just a little bit, and then with the moon and everything, I wanted to at least get this. Well, that tree line does look pretty sweet. With the tree going through like that. Mr. Kyle! Mr. Kyle is on. You're gonna blow it out. Ready? Watch this. The one on the right. Boom! That is super bright. I can put the histogram down as low as it can go here. Here on the right side. If I can get it. There we go. There, that's the histogram as the lowest it can possibly go. Exactly. I love astronomy too. Absolutely love it. Actually, it's more like an obsession than loving it. And it's amazing when you can show it to people too. I mean, that's the best. Here, we'll zoom out. Whoa, that's way too much. 66%. There we go. That's my field of view right there. So that's what you get for my wide field. That's the shed, by the way. So on that wide field, that's the shed. Actually, let's flip it to that. What do I have to snack on? I got nothing right now. I got nothing. This is my chair. My chair is... I'm going to put some WD-40 on this. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but that is my field of view of what it looks like. So those two trees are really the only problems when it sets. But other than that, everything else is good. Really? Oh, that's terrible. It's raining where you are. It rained here yesterday. I really, really wanted to get out here yesterday for, for Venus, because I'm going to put the mouse where it was yesterday. It was right here yesterday. It was like literally right in the middle of the Pleiades. This is the Pleiades here. It's like a question mark. It starts at the bottom, goes all the way around, and then hooks around there. So that's the Pleiades right there. So it's already past it. But it's here, and it's just going to keep booking down the bottom left. It's just going to keep going. So it's already past it. Yesterday was the day to actually get it. And I saw the APOD, which is the astrophotography of the astrophoto of the day. And that was really neat how they got it. Now, for the camera on the right, I don't have these 100% centered yet, so if I were to move this one over, Venus is going to move out of view on the other camera. I wanted to at least get a full view before it hit the trees. That was my goal. And Astro Game Channel, thank you for getting the like. I appreciate that. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're well on our way. We are well on our way. Yes, I'm actually filming in the office. I actually have an office on the second floor of the house. So I actually have the house. And the observatory, I call it the Shed Observatory, is on a balcony off the bedroom. And put a fence out there, and then it's a roll-off top roof. So I can get probably about 75% of the sky. There's only certain parts that I cannot get, and that is very far east. I can't get 20 degrees or lower. And then on the south side, there's a little part right where the other house is I can't get. But other than that, I can get mostly everything. And there's bits and pieces where the trees are, but usually when it hits this low on the horizon anyways, you're not going to get much. And what's cool about this is that it's just on just a regular mount, C-Gem. There's no pier mount, no nothing. It sits on a floor, it's level. So when I'm done at night, close it up, lock it, and leave. Simple as that. It's very, very, very simple and very easy to do. Some coffee for you. Yeah. I know I'm gonna probably get something to drink soon. Yes, the other day what I got was M51. And that was the Whirlpool Galaxy, and I got it in 2 cameras. So I already posted the first video. I tried to do a live video last night, and with the rain and the internet, everything was just totally shot. And it was just ridiculous. I tried 3 times, and then it just did not work. Yeah, so the first location, and that's a good question, Astro. First place that I was at was between Amherst, Tonawanda, Niagara Falls. It was almost like the center of Western New York, and it was like a light dome. Here, we're more closer to Niagara Falls, so we're further away from Buffalo, we're further away from Amherst and all the really big cities, so all I really have to contend with is just the northwest is where Niagara Falls is, and that's where you get to sit with all the lights. But for the most part, it's really not too bad. And with the cameras that I have and the equipment that I have, I can combat this light pollution any day of the week without any problems. But for Genghis Khan, for what I did was I posted a video earlier this afternoon, of the processing for the Meade camera. And then the QHY camera, that's going to be tomorrow. I'm working on that as we speak. I recorded it, so after the internet was shot, I decided I'm done. I'm just going to record it, and then I'll edit it whenever I get a chance. So I edited it, posted it, so it's up there now for everybody. And yeah, the Shed Observatory is, thank you. It was actually on Facebook Live, and then I just took it and put it right on YouTube. It was very easy. And how can I slide the roof by myself? Actually, it was cabinet hardware for a drawer. They have the wheels. So what I did was I put a track along the edge, and then the wheels just roll right on the pieces of wood. And when you just roll it, it's very simple. I could take my finger and just roll it right across without any problems. And then I drilled the hardware into the roof so it's separated, and then I just roll it. I'll do another video so you can actually watch the roof move. And then on the other side, I just put pieces of wood to hold the roof when it slides over. We're almost out of that where the tree is, because then there's another tree probably in about another hour, half an hour, and then it'll set. So I'd say we got about 30 minutes before it gets into the real thick of things. Now we'll be right back. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. So sit tight. Should only be a couple minutes. Listen to music. Have a good time. And I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Got myself something to drink. And hello, Rita. Well, thank you, Tanya. I'm loving the view too. What I could do. One second here. That's the meat camera. There's an airplane going through. Look at that. Woo! Look at that airplane go. There we go. You're very welcome, Mirad. You're very welcome. And now I got that set up. Apparently not. Apparently they weren't shut down. Let me see if the ISS is going to be coming through at all. Let's take a look and see. Because it's very possible that the ISS could be going right through. It's great that I could still get M45 even through the trees. Because I'm just shooting short exposures. It's getting the branches. Which is so cool. It's so amazing you get the branches to it on both cameras too. What I'm going to do is this week is I'm going to take some time and orient both cameras so this way they will be looking at exactly the same spot. They're a little bit off. But I'll get that fixed. That is so gonna get fixed. Let's take a look at the ISS. Right now, it is underneath, but it's gonna be coming up at 10:04. But unfortunately, it's not gonna be. No, it's good. It's not even gonna reach above the horizon, unfortunately. And it's not gonna come back up again until, boy, not for the rest of the night. It's gonna stay in the southern hemisphere the rest of the night. So it's only gonna come up once, but it won't even reach above the horizon. Just barely, maybe like 3 degrees above the horizon, and then that's it. So you won't see the ISS at all tonight. Darn. I was really hoping I was going to get the ISS. Murad, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Tanya, I have gotten the ISS before. On one of my videos last year I posted. I got the I got the ISS passing through. Oh, that's Starlink. Let me take a look. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Anyone have any idea what Starlink it could possibly be? SpaceX Starlink flyby in your regions. I can look. These are all live shots except for the top left camera, which the top left camera is being a jerk. I gotta get a new cable for it. Stupid cable. I think the cable is bad. Hence, that's why it keeps losing connection. And I'm looking up SpaceX link now. SpaceX Starlink. I'm just reading about the Starlink. I think that's kind of interesting. Mr. Ron! Mr. Ron! Well, here, Murad, what I could do is we'll put on the wide field. If there's going to be any Starlink that's going to be going through, the wide field would be your best bet. And Mr. Ron, he asks me, how is my tripod orientation now? It's a lot better now. Jeff Lucas helped me out. We sat down and we put our heads together, figured it all out, and much better now. My go-to is much better. I'm using 2 different programs to find where I'm in the sky. That can't go wrong. Everything is much, much, much better. Trying to find the progress bar. Oh, that's an image. By the way, that's a cool image. Don't get me wrong. That's a cool image. I'll pull it up. Sweet image. They'll be getting images just like that this summer. That is cool. That is neat. That's a live image. Go back to long exposure here. Yeah, Venus is the go-to right now. Everybody wants to check out Venus because it's passing through M45. That's a big tree branch right there. There's a tree branch! Oh, you want to know what? Astro, I did see something like that. Where it was like 7 of them, and they followed in line, and they were all right over each other. I did see a video about that. That was so interesting. For Venus, it actually moves quite a bit. What I was saying earlier in the stream, if you were to look at it, like it has the hand on here, for the bottom left, where you see the hand here, that's where Venus is now. Where it was last night, because I really wanted to get Venus last night, really wanted to anyways, but it was raining here. But to where it was last night, I'll tell you exactly where it was. It was right here. And the night before that, it was right there. So it passed right through here. And then it did like a little hook. So it was like right here. And then tomorrow, it'll be like over here. So it's moving fairly fast. I bet if I did a video, I bet you would actually be able, because I'm tracking. So I'm tracking on the stars. The planets move at different rates than the stars do. So if you were to track it a long period of time, you could actually watch the planet move, which is really cool. Now, when I first started the stream, it was somewhat pretty close to daylight still. And I was getting Venus actually at its crescent stage, which is really cool. Right now, Venus is like the half crescent. The exact percentage on this right now is 44% illuminated. So I can wait till we get it past this tree branch right here, and then what I'll do is I'll lower the exposure down, and we can actually see it go into crescent. We can actually see it. Wait till this image is done, and then I'm gonna lower the exposure so everyone can see it at crescent stage. Oh, that is so cool! It's like passing by that branch. That is so cool. Which means it's gonna pass by that branch on the other one too. I went right through it. That's so cool. Alright, now we'll stop the exposure on this one. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll go to live video. Zoom in. I just gotta find it. It's here somewhere. Hang on. Go to 200% here. There it is. Alright, so that's at 200%. Let's go to 400%. There we go. Analog down. There you go. that's at its crescent stage. How sweet is that? Exactly right. Great, good time to capture it to wide field. Mr. Jeff Lucas! Jeff, I saw your video earlier today as you got the comet. It was super awesome. Loved it. So we got clouds for people. We got rain for people. It's clear here. That's why we're out. We're having fun. Party is always happening here. Love the parties. It's so much fun. Let me see if I can bring the capture down on this one here. So what we'll do, we'll stop the capture on the QHY and we'll bring it down and we'll do low exposure. Yeah, I don't have a UV filter, unfortunately. Who do you think I am? I don't. Although I do have a hydrogen alpha filter, I don't know if that would help. But I did take the hydrogen alpha filter off. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Let's go to capture, and then we will do 70 milliseconds. We'll see where we at. We are at. By the way, the one on the left is a live feed. It's almost like it's a like a video, which is crazy. Find it. It's like, where's Waldo? Alright, so it's at the bottom middle right. Okay. Well, I have it flipped on the other, for OBS. Right about here. I found it! Alright, so now what I'll do is I'll lower the exposure so you can really get the crescent phase. Yeah, Astro, I'd love to see it. Definitely do it up. That's as low as I can possibly go. This is at 1 millisecond. Well, of course, the camera on the right is not meant to be a planetary camera. That's still pretty cool. You can see that it's in its crescent phase right there. That is so awesome. let's go back to M45 and Venus. Let's do it. Go. And now we're going back to the images again. Woohoo! Yes, UHC does work for it. Somebody did that too, which was really cool. They did it in infrared. I thought that was really cool for Venus. You could actually see the color of Venus, which was so cool. Yeah, I know. With, doing astrophotography, which is in September. Yeah. I'm just so glad that I'm back. I'm so glad that we're finally getting things. We're finally starting to move in the right direction. We're listening to some crazy music, which is awesome. It's amazing. This was actually music that I had when I was doing my meteor showers back in August of 18. So I had my setup outside, and I would sit outside for 6 hours. And I would have these music. I have this playlist here. This one was 3.5 hours. The other ones I have were like 5 or 6 hours. I could just hit play and it would just go. Exactly. Venus looks like it's moving its way down. And Jeff, what I used for this, actually, which is really smart on my part, is this is the wide field camera, so the ultra wide field. So if I'm looking for a bright star, probably within 0 magnitude, 1 magnitude, second magnitude, in that range, I can use this, and you can move the reticle. You can move that X, and where that X, the middle, is where the center of my scope is. So I can move it and get it dead center of where I want it to be, which is amazing. And also on top of that, what I'm doing for this is I'm actually capturing this too. So I can put this into a video. So if we catch any meteors, if we catch anything, we're going to be good to go. Go back to this. So literally, we're capturing 3 images like every few minutes, every like 30 seconds, just continuously catching. We got what's called the eyes in the sky. And Astro, I 100% agree with that. If it wasn't for astronomy over the last, I'd say 6 or 7 days, it'd be pretty bleak. Don't have any work. So I've been streaming a lot, I've been editing a lot, been working on a bunch of things for astronomy, and reaching out. That's the biggest thing. Reaching out to everyone. It doesn't hurt to find an astronomy friend to talk to help out. That's the biggest thing. You know, the one stream I had with M45, which was 2 nights ago, I met 2 new people, which was phenomenal. And I hope they come back. It'd be nice. But it's just great. You know, they find me, and hopefully we can stay in contact and they can come on. I got a lot of things planned over the next coming months. A lot of things. And knowing that we're getting closer and closer to that goal, I'm going to start giving back to you guys. So, I'm going to be streaming a lot more. I'm going to be putting out more videos. I'm going to be doing giveaways. I'm going to be doing contests. I'm going to be doing more interaction with people. I'm going to put people on. I got to get more RAM for this laptop, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to get either Skype, Discord, Zoom, whatever it is. I got to find out what works best on the laptop so I can bring people in while I'm streaming at the same time like I did 2 years ago. So, we're going to work on that. We're going to do some testing and stuff and bring people on to see how the stream will take it, which I don't think it'll be any problems. I think we should be okay. But that's down the road. We got time. This summer's going to be fun. This summer's going to be loads and loads of fun. And actually, the other thing, too, is it's supposed to be clear tomorrow night, too. Now, the only thing with tomorrow night is the moon is supposed to be about 95% full tomorrow. So that means anything that is going to be deep sky is going to be almost washed out. So if I'm going to be doing anything tomorrow, it will be star clusters. So if there's anything out there that anybody wants me to get, let me know down here in the comment box down there. Down there, I can see it. I'm reading the comments. Astro, actually, you want to know what the way that I do it for streaming, and this is the best way? I haven't had any problems, other than the internet. I wanted to drop kick last night, which was not my fault of my own. But I do dual PC streaming. So I have the one laptop that can run all the programs. You know, any astronomy program, so it's my cameras, the mount, I can move the mount from the computer, the guide scope, the finder, and then I even have another camera, so I have 5 cameras, another camera that runs the polar scope, so I have 5, all on one laptop. Then I use what's called NDI, so it's NDI, and it's a plugin that you use for OBS, and what it does is it creates a mirror of what the other laptop sees. So then it takes the load off the other computer, so I can focus on just running programs, and then this one can run the stream, which is smart because I was using one computer and it didn't work. So that's how I do it. It works out perfect. I don't have any problems at all. I can run 720, and I have a Cat 8 cable, 50-foot cable that's running from the bedroom into the office, and no problems. But I have noticed, though, when it rains, the connection isn't 100% great. I have noticed that. That full moon open clusters are definitely amazing, and there's a lot of them out there. So let me know. Let me know if there's a specific open cluster or anything you guys want. I mean, in this area, I mean, you got M78, you got M35, M37, you got M34. Then we could even go on the other side. M53, M3. There's a whole bunch. So yeah, we can do as many open star clusters as we want. I'd like to get the comet, but I might save that for later this month or early May, when it starts to get a little bit brighter, when it starts to get lower. Because right now, the comet is pretty close to what the star is, 42 Camelopardalis. It's a 5th magnitude star in the constellation Camelopardalis. I think I got it right. It's also really close to NGC 2366, which is a small, very tiny galaxy. It's very, very tiny. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to... well... So tomorrow, I'm open. I am open as a book. If we want to get the comet, I could try the comet. If we want to try to get M35, like you said, Tanya, I could do M35. And I can just go nuts and get as many exposures as I possibly can. I think M35 looks pretty cool. What does the chat say? What does the chat say? We want to go with M35 tomorrow because I can create a stream ready to go. Oh. Ron says M13, which that's the Hercules cluster. Let me see where that is, because that comes up late. Really late. Yeah, I mean, I could try. To get M13 above the tree line, you're talking about 11:15 p.m. Auriga and Gemini. Yep. And also, it's galaxy season, too. That's the other thing, too. It is galaxy season. You can't go wrong with that. It's perfect for galaxy season. And I did have great pictures of M51. I appreciate that. Thank you. And again, tomorrow I will post the video of the QHY session of the finalized image there. And then, stay tuned for after that, is I'm going to combine both images together to create one epic M51. People ask, well, can you do that? Well, of course I can do that. I can do anything I want. And I'm going to do it, which is awesome. So stay tuned. It's going to be about another 15, 16-minute video. So 30 minutes total, 15 for each. Super awesome. I know, sorry, a lot of people were totally upset that I didn't have it as an interactive video. And I apologize. Everybody loves the interaction. They want to talk. They want to keep going. But unfortunately, can't. Which I apologize. But that's why I'm on now. This is great. And yeah, it does come up around... It comes up at like 10. About 9:30, 10 o'clock is when 13 comes up. But I just have to get it above the tree line, which is the problem. Yes, globular clusters are a lot tougher only because, is what you said, they're very small, which means you got to get focused absolutely pinpoint, and your guiding has to be perfect. Any little nudge in your guiding, you're going to have that smudge and it's going to look like a smear. So you got to make sure your guiding is perfect and your focus is perfect in order to do the globs. And Murad, you're still here, which is fantastic. Big Dipper's out. So you got M81 and M82. That's the boats, which is good. M51, yeah, I can't go wrong with M51. And yes, you'll be live Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. Central, which is 3 p.m. my time. So we're going to go for about another 10 more minutes, as it's just about ready to hit that line. That means we'll be on for 2 hours, which, hey, that's perfect. It's good. Yeah, take the time to talk to everyone, which is great. It's phenomenal. I should. I really, really should. Area 51 would be really cool. Anywhere out west, like Phoenix or anywhere in that area, would be phenomenal with those dark skies. Oh, that's awesome. The 11-inch, that is amazing. Oh, evil dog. Evil dog. Who knows? Maybe either later this year or early next year, I might do some streaming out from another place. Now back to the question: what is your mount orientation? Well, what do you mean by mount orientation? Because here's the thing with that, is for my mount, I have a dual setup. So I have 2 scopes on one. So I have the dovetail, and then I have 2 dovetails on each side, each end. So with the mount itself, is you have to switch, you have to move the declination. So then that way it's sideways. Then you have to actually go into the actual utilities for the scope setup to actually change your orientation, which is called OTA setup. And then you have to move it. So that way it knows that it's pointing west. And that's why. So when I type in where a star is, it'll tell me, oh, you're pointing west? Okay, that means you're pointing north. during these shots, this is all it is I'm just going. Well, this is west. So this is the west side. West side. Oh, the owl. I've gotten the owl once before. I might do the owl. That's not bad. Ron, are you talking about the picture that I shared earlier this afternoon? Because that was the picture was just to show my flat panel board. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did take a picture with my phone. I took it. Oh, you mean you want me to take a picture of it right now? I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Don't worry. I think we're. Ron wants me to take a picture of it, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a quick picture. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, the owl is extremely small. Very, very, very small. So with my scopes, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. There. Ron, I just sent it to you on Skype. So it looks like it is about to hit that tree, so we'll go for just a couple more minutes, and then we will end this stream. What do you mean, could you get it if you had it? The Venus looks really cool in that picture on the right. Doesn't that look cool? Yeah, the tree's pretty much the tree pretty much it's covering everything. Could you get the owl with your scope? Yeah, you could. Easily. With mine, I could get it, but it'll be really small. Very, very small. Well, the ISS is rising right now, but it's going to be low on the horizon because it's 10:03. Yeah, with the 8-inch, you should be able to have no problems at all. Well, Ron, that's usually what happens, though, is when you get a scope like that comes with a mount, usually 9 times out of 10, the mount is not always the best in the world. That's usually the problem. AVX is what I had prior to the one I got now. Yep, you showed me a picture of it. Yeah, $7.99 is actually really good for the AVX. So, Venus is now out of view. So, I am going to end this stream. This is a little after 10 o'clock, been on for about 2 hours. We are going to be back tomorrow. Also, look for that video of M51. That's coming out tomorrow morning, so I'll have that for you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night. Send me a message. Comment on this video. Let me know. Send as many comments. When this video is over, comment. Just throw in as many comments as possible. Say, hey, Chris, I want you to do M35. I want to do this one. I want to do that one. Perfect. Throw it out to me. Whoever throws out whatever comment, I respond immediately. Which is great. So let me know. I want to make sure we get the right object. So, we're going to do our usual spiel. Get ready. I thank everyone for watching. Alright? You guys are amazing. And I really appreciate it. Alright? I want to thank Tanya, Murad, Ron, Astro Game Channel, can't forget about you. Jeff Lucas, can't forget about you. I know that Kyle and John, you guys were on earlier. I don't know if you're still lurking. I know Murad likes to lurk. He's definitely a lurker. Genghis Khan, you were on for a little bit. Rita from Sobani, you were on. And I thank you for popping in for a little bit. It's great to know that everybody, and just because you don't comment, it's okay. Because I know that you're on and you're watching. So, again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys do everything. I mean, you guys are always there. Kim, you came on and I'm about to leave. Because Venus has just about set. Yes, and Joanne, you're now on. Best way to do it for Kim and Joanne, if you guys are on Facebook, please friend me on Facebook. Make sure you friend me. Make sure that it's this way I can send it out to your messenger, because that's what I usually do, is I send it out to every single person to let them know. Yeah, Murad, you were lurking the whole time, and that's great. Tanya, I know you do the same thing too. So, if you've missed the stream, if you're coming on later, that's fine. You can always watch it on delay, which is fine, because I'm always going to have it there. But then, as I said, so I'm going to, actually, you want to do, real quick, real fast. I'm going to post my Facebook on here. And friend, I think, Kim, I'm already friends with you. Okay, that's my Facebook right there. about this? I could do you one better. I'll actually message you on Facebook if you do messaging. Because then I can just do it straight from there. And then I'll message you tomorrow. So, guys, it's been a real treat today. So, well, thank you guys for watching. And you guys have an awesome night. Bye.